Zinedine Zidane destroys FIFA, and the Argentina national team demands their ban, and forms a powerful international alliance. But before we begin, remember that this is a fictional alternate universe football story created for entertainment purposes only. If you enjoy fictional football dramas, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. The story begins with a fictional version of the Argentina national team, portrayed as one of the most controversial teams in World Cup history. In this alternate universe, rumors, scandals, and accusations have surrounded the team for decades. According to the fictional storyline, many fans believe that refereeing decisions, political influence, and controversial moments repeatedly worked in Argentina's favor, while other nations were left frustrated. Whether true or not inside this fictional world, these allegations eventually lead to an explosive confrontation that shakes international football. Host, Coach Zinedine Zidane, welcome. Millions of football fans have been waiting for this exclusive interview. In our fictional story, the refereeing controversy from the last World Cup match between the England national team and the Argentina national team continues to divide supporters around the world. Many English fans believe their team was unfairly eliminated. As one of football's greatest legends, how did you view that match? Zinedine Zidane, thank you. In this fictional scenario, I believe football reached one of its darkest moments. According to this story, England delivered an outstanding performance and deserved to reach the final. However, controversial officiating completely changed the course of the match. The fictional story claims that both Argentine goals were surrounded by controversy. According to the narrative, the opening goal involved an offside by Lionel Messi, while the second goal allegedly followed a foul that went completely unnoticed despite the presence of VAR. Within this fictional universe, many supporters believe those decisions ultimately denied England a place in the final. If justice had prevailed in this fictional story, England would have reached the final and had every chance of becoming world champions. According to the narrative, England had been one of the tournament's strongest teams and would have presented a far greater challenge to the Spain national team than Argentina ultimately did. Host, that brings us to the leadership of world football. In this fictional universe, what is your opinion of FIFA President Gianni Infantino after the alleged leaks and accusations of favoritism? Zinedine Zidane, within this fictional story, I believe football's credibility has been seriously damaged. According to the narrative, Gianni Infantino should immediately leave office because the allegations surrounding his leadership have created a crisis of confidence throughout world football. The fictional story suggests that commercial interests, sponsorships, and political influence became more important than sporting fairness. It further claims that special treatment was repeatedly shown toward Lionel Messi and the Argentina national team, while many traditional football nations were ignored. Again, these events exist only within this fictional storyline. Host, the next World Cup will be hosted by Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. In this fictional world, do you believe Argentina should be allowed to participate? Zinedine Zidane, my answer inside this fictional universe is very clear. According to the story, the Argentina national team should be suspended from the tournament because repeated controversies allegedly damaged the image of football. Within this fictional narrative, questionable refereeing decisions against the Switzerland national team, the Egypt national team, and especially the England national team convinced many people that major reforms were necessary before another World Cup could begin. Host, you also mentioned creating an international alliance. Can you explain what happens next in this fictional story? Zinedine Zidane, yes. In this fictional universe, I decide to launch an international movement dedicated to reforming world football. At the same time, I prepare to lead the France national team into the next World Cup with the goal of reclaiming football's honor. According to the fictional storyline, I personally contact Sergio Ramos, legendary captain of Real Madrid and the Spain national team. He immediately agrees to support the campaign. More former players, coaches, and football legends begin joining the alliance, believing that football deserves greater transparency and fairness. The fictional story also claims that more than 23 million supporters sign a worldwide petition demanding reforms and greater accountability within international football. Host: those statements have shocked the football world inside this fictional universe. What is your final message? Zinedine Zidane: my final message is simple. Even in fiction, football should always represent honesty, fairness, and respect. No individual, player, federation, or administrator should ever become more important than the sport itself. According to this fictional story, the alliance with Sergio Ramos and other football legends will continue pushing for reform through legal initiatives, public campaigns, and worldwide support until football's integrity is fully restored. The fictional narrative concludes by claiming that silence in the face of alleged injustice is no longer acceptable, and that a new era of accountability is beginning. As this alternate universe story comes to an end, Zinedine Zidane is portrayed not only as one of football's greatest players and managers, but also as the leader of a global movement seeking to protect the spirit of the game. Whether successful or not, his fictional campaign becomes one of the biggest stories in football history. And that's where today's fictional football story ends. If you enjoyed this alternate universe football drama, share your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next fictional football story.